So like this. Hello, YouTube. Timothy Blaine here. I'm going to do something a little different today. For a few years now, I've been seeing people showing their apartment. You know, people who are interior design, things like that, and I really am. So I decided I'll try to do it. So forgive my technical skills. First time I'm trying to record this on my Kindle. But this is my little apartment in San Francisco. Okay, here we go. Bam. Okay, so the front door, come in the front door. We use the knob to come in the front door. Okay, first thing you see, this Christ. This is Afrocentric. It's an African Christ, something I had never seen. Carved of wood. Got it at a secondhand store for a few dollars. So this apartment, I wouldn't say it was interior design, because for me, design is something that you do. You sit out and you draw and make a plan, and you go out and spend the money to get it done. This is more of a collection. Okay, so here's my little kitchen. No stainless steel, nothing like that. It's just a rental apartment, although I think I'll probably always be here. But here's my kitchen. Little kitchen, it meets my need. I don't cook much. I cook basically maybe 2 or 3 times a year, but so it serves the purpose. Okay, now we're coming into the apartment. This will be the entry. You notice I have a lot of this kind of biblical art. Not that I'm super religious, it's just that I love the art. I love Michelangelo and Sistine Chapel, things like that. So there's a console table right at the beginning. When you come in, put your keys there. And as I said, it's more of a collection than, well, I guess it's interior design. Okay, so that's my entryway. Over there we have Michelangelo, of course. That thing came from IKEA. One of the few things I've ever gotten from IKEA. It was a gift, actually. I was with a friend helping him find furniture. I pointed it out, and the next day he brought it to my house. So, okay. So here's the dining room. Okay. This is the dining room. I have a small collection of blue glass, some Asian. Okay. Hope the light holds here. It's the Louis XIV chairs. Most of my chairs are in that style. I used to have modern furniture in my last apartment. And this cabinet here is one of the few things that actually kept. So it's just because it gives you a place to display knickknacks and things like that. Nothing here is of any real value. It's mostly just a collection of things that I've gotten. Garage sales, Craigslist, places like that. This rug, this is one of my greatest finds. This rug was in a secondhand store, and I think I paid $25 for it. And look at it, it's gorgeous. And it was damp when I got it, so it had just been washed. Apparently the people in charge were not aware. They paid a lot more than $25 to get that even cleaned. But, okay, let's get a shot of the dining room. So there's the dining room. Like it? There's those little stools. You know, everybody has these stools, but they are so convenient because it allows me to sit in the dining room and look out over to the view. I do have somewhat of a view, and I'll try to show you that as well. The angels up there. My little piece of heaven. There's the doll. That was the most recent thing I got. It's from a novelty shop in Castro. It's like I change things very rarely. Basically, this apartment looked the same way it does now 2 days after I got here. And I mean it literally. Every once in a while, I'll see something that I like, and I'll change something, but mostly, let me try to sit out. Okay. Here's the living room. See, that's actually indoor-outdoor. That chair up there. And then there's a little story behind this picture here. Let's see this. This, of course, is the Sistine Chapel. So this picture, when I was in drug program, I always admired it. It hung on one of my counselors over in his office, and I always admired it. I said, "Oh, you get that picture." And this is when I had nothing. I was just in drug program. And when I graduated from that program and got my own place, he took it off his wall and gave it to me. So that's kind of set the tone for everything else. So that's one of the first things to come. That and that chair up there. Is it still going? I think this is part 2. I'm going too slow. Okay, I'm going to try to show you a little bit of San Francisco here. Okay, here's my writer, of course. This is my writing desk. I bought that desk in the intention of using it to write on, but it sits too low. People must have been midgets back in the day. Anyway, now I'm going to try to show you a little bit of San Francisco. Okay, so here's the view outside my window. See it? Yes, I live right on the train track. You can see the train tracks right down into the window. And this beautiful mural was actually the back of a Safeway store. But over the store, you can see they have a little bit of view of the mountains there. So the train goes there. That's behind Safeway. You look way over there. So I live right in the this is the beginning of the Castro. This area is called the Bose Triangle. Okay, there's a better view from the bedroom. This is mostly over the top of the store. So anyway, there's a naked man there. So I would like to get shots of the whole room as opposed to little items. Let's see. Okay. So if I go back a little bit more. Okay. So here's the things I've collected slowly over the last few years. So I guess more of a collection than a design per se, but I've always had this thing about wall collage, so that's kind of what the main thing that I do. All right, so there's the apartment. That's the living room anyway. Let's go in the other room here. This lamp here, this Victorian lantern, is a special thing. This, the organist at our church, the musician, she was moving and we helped her move. And she asked so we could pick something out for ourselves. She was moving things out of her mom's house. And I picked that. So it's a real antique. So people have been generous to me. And I've gotten people, they see what you collect and bring you things. Now this picture here, look at it. See heaven and hell? Look at them. See Lucifer down there? Lucifer. And the Christos, the Christ. So that picture there was like basically like a postcard. If you opened up a postcard and laid it flat, it wasn't a postcard, it was the size of a laid over postcard. So I just matted it on that black mat, and then I found this frame at a garage sale. So it's a nice picture. There, of course, is David. See David, the paint job I put on him? It's a layered paint job, kind of, I put highlights in it. It was something else. Actually, that was a gift of paint on it. Okay, so this camera keeps stopping, so I hope I ain't gonna have to do this in three parts. Okay, here's my bedroom. See the Roman soldier? I think that's Martha and Naomi. Okay. So here is the bathroom. It's got a toilet. She ain't supposed to show toilets online, I guess. Hopefully it's clean. Anyway, there's my bathroom. This is like a hall that connects the bedroom. So even though this is a one-bedroom apartment, it sort of has the feel of a master bedroom, because if I close this door right here, it's like my bedroom, although that's the only bathroom in the house. So I don't close it too often. Okay. This piece here was the bottom of a hutch. We took the top part off. It kind of had the old lady look, and put pillows on top of it. And it became a bench for putting on the shoes and such. Okay, here's the bedroom. This is where I do all my recordings from. So you see more of the same kind of art. There's the desk where I write to you guys. I don't know how to handle the light. I'm terrible with these camera things, but okay. We're almost done, fellas. I think this camera cuts off every few minutes, so hopefully I won't have to do it in several parts. But this is one of the best things I have. It of course came from another junk shop somewhere, but it's brass with a finish on it that even when you're standing close enough to touch it, it still appears to be a bronze. Of course, a bronze is very expensive, but sometimes I feel like that should be in the living room because it is such a nice piece. But I'm talking about the angel up there. It's nice to have something to look at. I live a whole lot of my time in the bedroom anyway, so I guess I should have something to look at too. Okay, here's the Asian lady. The primary thing, of course, is Grecian, Roman Grecian type of artwork, but I do also enjoy Asian things. Here's an example. This runner here. It was another find I found somewhere that was newly cleaned and donated. So if you stay in those stores, they ain't them regular, you eventually find some good stuff. And that picture up there on the top with the Christ is a black man, a black Christ. That was actually drawn by my nephew. He's an artist, very good artist actually. And he sent me